Hey everybody, how's it going? Steve Carswell here again with Extreme Gardens. It's the week of Thanksgiving. We did a install here on this property. You've obviously had quite a few install videos, so instead of going through all that, we just wanted to show you one specialty item here. We did a diamond pattern Confederate jasmine. We wired the wall with the diamond pattern, and then we planted the Confederate jasmine, and it's going to grow. We're going to weave it over the next few weeks up the wire, and it's going to create a really nice full diamond pattern. And we kind of wanted to show you the process on how to do it, so if you ever want to do a project at home, it's pretty simple, pretty easy process. We're going to go through it with you and hope you enjoy it. All right guys, some of the items you're going to need to do this: you're going to need your wiring, you're going to need your anchors and your screws. We have 1 1/4 inch anchorings and screws.
Definitely a tape measure.
Tape measure is essential.
Very.
Drill gun, hammer drill, hammer, Confederate jasmine vine, and I think that's about it. So we're going to put it on this wall. First thing you need to do is get your full measurement. But we're going to go 3 inches here, and then we're going to go 3 inches on the other side, and then we're going to go every 12 inches. Then we're going to line those up. We're going to line them up and make sure they're right. Now, I prefer a level, but when you don't have a level, you just figure it out. All right, so we're going 12 inches wide, which means we're going to go 24 inches high. So we're going to go 24 inches up and create the entire exterior perimeter of the diamond pattern. He's going to run the perimeter on that side. I'm going to drill these bottom holes. Got the bottom holes dug. They're not dug, I'm just so used to digging that I called it dug. They're drilled. And we're going to tap the anchors in. Again, they're 1 1/4 inch. You could probably get 1.5 inches, it'd work just the same. Put the anchor in. We're going to put the screw in. You want about 3/4 of the screw to go in, not all the way. Leave about, I don't know, 1 inch or so of space. That's obviously for the wire. All right, so we got the bottom row done. We're gonna do the second row now. Now the second row, we're basically gonna go in the middle of these 2 screws. As you remember, this was about 12 inches. Right there, it's about exact 12. We're gonna find the center point of 6 inches, right about there. And then obviously this is 24 inches high, but we're gonna cut it in half on the first row and make it 12 inches. For that first out of 12 inches, you're going 24 inches up. All right, everything's screwed up. Holes are drilled. We're gonna wire it now. Wiring's pretty simple. Just start from the outside. Get your first one started. Just wrap it around the screws and just work your way. Up, down, up, down. When you get to the bottom, snip it off there. Don't keep running it. Snip it off. Start back from the outside. Same thing, up, down. As you can see, the diamond is forming. The masterpiece is almost complete. We got all the holes drilled. We got the wiring diamond up. So now we got the jasmine planted. So it's important when you when you're gonna do a diamond pattern with the Confederate jasmine, don't buy a big well-established plant, all right? You wanna buy small. Now, if we were just putting it up against the wall and it was gonna cover the entire wall, you could buy as big as you wanted. Buy a 15, 25 gallon, tie it to the wall, it covers, and it's good to go. But when we're doing a pattern like this where we want the jasmine to grow up an exact pattern, you wanna start very small, weave it through individually, and let the jasmine grow up the wire. You're gonna come back week after week, wire it a little more, wire it a little more, wire it a little more, but you want it to grow into the jasmine. If you get a big one and put it on there, it's never gonna look good. It's never gonna sit on the wire correct. So always start small. You're just gonna go up, you're just gonna work your way up and weave it through.
Are you twisting it on the wire as well as weaving it up?
Correct. Weaving, twisting. Make sure when you make a turn, like let's say right at this point right here, you don't just go like this and you turn. You got to go around the back side. You want to go under this one, under the other side, then bring it around, so it always holds that corner like that. All right, guys, and that's about it. That'll complete it. This is our diamond jasmine, and turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Again, we'll come back every week, do a little more weaving until it gets to the top. Once it gets to the top, we'll keep cutting the top so this all flushes out. Eventually, it'll be a very thick, lush jasmine vine in a perfectly beautiful diamond pattern. Customer should be very happy, and I'm pretty happy with it. So as always, guys, if you like the videos, if you enjoy it, if you got any questions on how to do this, you know, just hit us up in the comment section. And as always, please give us a like and subscribe. All right, you know, I don't want to be begging for it. Just go ahead and bing, bing, bing. You know the deal. All right, appreciate it.